Hello students, welcome to chapter 3, parallel lines and perpendicular lines. So the objective of this video is to introduce section 3.1, and today we'll talk about definitions. So first definition, parallel lines. What are parallel lines? Many students say that parallel lines are two lines that never intersect. This is true, but you have to be more careful because the two lines have to be coplanar. So by definition, parallel lines, two lines that do not intersect, okay, and are coplanar. So what does that mean? They have to lie on the same plane. So in other words, they could be like on the floor or ceiling. Okay, so parallel lines, two lines that do not intersect and are coplanar. So the second definition for today, skew lines. By definition, skew lines are two lines that do not intersect and are not coplanar. Okay, so what is the difference between parallel lines and skew lines? Skew lines are not coplanar, which means not in the same plane. And last definition, parallel planes. And the best example I can give you is your floor and your ceiling. If you imagine your ceiling and your floor, if you extend them forever, technically they would never intersect. Okay? Okay, so example number 1. Think of each segment in the figure as a part of a line. Which line or plane fit the description? So, first example. Line or lines parallel to CD. So CD is here, okay, and containing point A. So containing point A. So which line is parallel to CD and the line needs to contain point A? The answer is line AB. Again, if you do line AB, you have to put line above it. Notation is very important. Okay? Example number 2. Line skew to CD and containing point A. Let me erase this. So line skew to CD. CD is this again, and containing point A. So which line is skew? By definition, skew lines do not intersect and they are not coplanar. Okay? So in this case, I can give you two answers. It could be AH or you could also say AG. So here I have two different lines. Question 3. Line perpendicular to CD containing point A. Line perpendicular to CD and containing point A. So the answer would be line AD, this one over here. Okay, if you look at the notation, the lines are perpendicular, okay, and it contains point A. So that would be line AD. If you wrote DA, it's not wrong, but typically we do this alphabetically, okay? And last question here, question 4. Plane or planes parallel to plane EGF and containing point A. So which plane is EGF? EGF is your floor. So think about your floor as this plane. So which plane is parallel? Obviously the ceiling, okay? You have to imagine floor and ceiling. That's a very good analogy, okay? So the answer would be plane ABC. Okay, you have to use 3 letters to describe plane, okay? Okay, so next part of the lesson, this chapter is mainly about two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So first of all, what is a transversal? Transversal is a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. Okay, so if I call this line A, if I call this line B, and if I call this line C is your transversal. Okay, so line C would be your transversal. Why is it transversal? Because line C intersects two other lines at different points. And now, if you can look at this, we have 8 different angles. And the angles we will talk about are special in geometry, and we'll have special names for them. Okay? So, we'll talk about interior angles, exterior angles, and then we'll talk about corresponding angles. Interior angles are angles that lie on the same side of the two lines being cut by a transversal. Okay, so in this case, T is your transversal. Okay, so interior angles have to be inside. So how many interior angles do we have? We have 4 of them. Angle 4, comma, angle 3, comma, angle 5, comma, and angle 6. Okay, so interior angles, they are inside of the two lines. Exterior angles are angles that lie on the outside of the two lines, being cut by the transversal. Okay, so exterior angles are angle 1, angle 2, angle 8, and angle 7. Okay, so most of you knew about interior angles and exterior angles. Now, let's talk about corresponding angles. So, corresponding angles are two angles that lie on the same side of the transversal and are in the corresponding positions. So they will use the word corresponding again, okay? But let's think about this. This is your transversal, okay? It's a transversal. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal and occupy corresponding positions. So we have 4 pairs of corresponding angles. So 4 pairs, okay? One of them would be angle 1 and angle 5. The second pair would be angle 4 and angle 8. The next pair would be angle 2 and angle 6. Okay, and the last pair, let me just see if I didn't miss anything, would be 3 and 7. So angle 3 and angle 7. Okay, so corresponding angles. Some students ask me sometimes, what about like angle 1 and angle 3? We already know that 1 and 3 are vertical, but we will also use them in this chapter. If you ask me about angle 1 and angle 2, angle 1 and angle 2 form a linear pair, and therefore they are supplementary, but we also know this. Okay, so we have 3 more names to learn today, okay? And in this chapter, we will use the names on a daily basis. The next pair, the next name, alternate interior angles. Now, think about the word alternate. Basically switches, okay? So, interior angles that lie on the opposite side of a transversal and are on the opposite lines. So name a pair. So one pair will be angle 4 and angle 6. Okay? And think about the second pair. 4 and 6 is one pair, and the second pair would be 3 and 5. Next, alternate exterior angles. As the word indicates, exterior means outside, and they have to be on the other side of the transversal. So think about, name a pair of alternate exterior angles. So give me one pair, please. Angle 1 and angle 7. And also you could say angle 2 and angle 8. And the last name for today, new name for you, same side interior angles. So look at the name, same side interior angles. Same side interior angles are angles that lie on the same side of a transversal and are on opposite lines. So one pair would be 4 and 5. And the other pair would be angle 3 and angle 6. Okay, note, some textbooks will call this also, some people refer to this consecutive interior angles. So if you ever see somewhere in textbooks consecutive interior angles, that's another equivalent name. Same side interior and consecutive interior angles, it's the same thing. Okay, so let's practice for a few minutes. Okay, so I will give you a few minutes to try, so please pause the video, try it, and then look at my solutions. So 1 and 5 are alternate exterior angles. Question B, 6 and 7 are same side interior angles. Oh, you see, they also call this consecutive. Okay, so same side and consecutive, the same thing. Question C, 2 and 4 are corresponding angles. And question D, angle 2 and 6 are alternate interior angles. Okay? And one more example to try. Again, please pause the video, try it, and then see if your answers are matching mine. This picture is hard to see, but angle 1 is here and angle 3 is over there. That will be alternate exterior. 5 and 6 are same side interior or consecutive interior. And 2 and 6 are corresponding. Okay? So make sure you understand the definitions and the names, because when we come to class, we will just continue with the material. So thank you for watching this video and have a good day.